Today on the channel, we reach our hands back into the vault for Series 6 Ringside Collectible exclusive, Cactus Jack.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Ringside Collectible exclusive WWE Elite from the Vault Series 6, this time with one of my absolute all-time favorite wrestlers in Cactus Jack. But for all your Cactus Jack needs and everything else under the sun, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal out there. And as I said, Cactus Jack, a personal favorite of mine. I'll never forget as a little kid watching the GWF once upon a time, finding out about this Cactus Jack character and then being very excited to see him go over to WCW, ECW, WWE, all points in between and all the different faces of Foley. But you always remember your first, and Cactus Jack was the first one for me. Still going to be my favorite persona from Mick Foley. And man, oh man, it's time for an Ultimate Edition Cactus Jack. I hope that's on the radar for 2026 or so. We'll see, I guess, in the future. But one thing's for sure in the future that we're going to do is we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there and do a little comparison later in this very video. So without further ado, Cactus Jack. And remember when it used to be Cactus Jack Manson? They dropped that Manson. Probably smart to do. But you do got the throwback style packaging on these. Of course, Ringside Collectible exclusive once again. And as we see with a lot of these Vault releases, they were once upon a time a Ringside Collectible exclusive. So it's Ringside getting a rerun of some of their figures from the past. And as we do know, a lot of those figures very hard to get, very pricey on the aftermarket. And we say it a lot. We've talked about it a lot with the Mattel LJNs coming back out. Nobody's going to be going back looking for this old Cactus Jack now. I really do think it hurts the value of the old ones. But at the end of the day, Ringside wants money. Mattel wants money. So I totally understand to put my business hat on there. But one thing I am happy that Mattel, Ringside, they come to an agreement on these figures. I like that there's twists, there's some differences. Obviously the hands are different, the face technology is different. Soft goods instead of hard goods, little things like that to make them different. At least for me, where it's not necessarily about value. I want different characters, I want updates, I want different things to make them feel different, even if they are the same figure re-released. I like that they do that extra attention. Instead of just doing a straight cash grab, straight re-release with the faces, everything else, we get some extra bells and whistles. So I do definitely appreciate that, of course. Cactus Jack, WWE, True Effects, watch out for it. Ringside, of course, exclusive at the top, Elite Collection. Series 6, 8 and up, you 7-year-olds, you can't handle Cactus Jacks. And Todd McFarlane, I would say these 8-year-olds, they can't handle Cactus Jack either. But looking good in the packaging department. Big window box, of course. Bang, bang, right over there. Cactus Jack on the side, Cactus Jack on the side, and then, of course, on the back right there, we get the tail of the tape, got the blurb, got the cross-sell, unboxing all these on the channel. Stay tuned for those. Let's see what it says about our friend Cactus Jack, or as I call him, my pizza buddy. I always talk about my time with Cactus Jack or Mick Foley, Mankind, Dude Love, whatever you want to call him, and Terry Funk at the Wrestling Hall of Fame once upon a time. Great guys, of course. Height, weight, 6'2", 287 pounds. Titles, WWE Champion, World Tag Team Champion, Hardcore Champion. Did you know Cactus Jack earned a reputation as a hardcore icon in WCW, ECW, and around the world before finally retiring as a WWE superstar at No Way Out 2000. 25 years ago? Are you kidding me? And I'll never forget, I was in high school with the King of the Deathmatch tournaments, and I had a friend in Japan we would tape trade with. And I just remember blowing everybody's minds at school because everybody was into wrestling, as we do know, the Attitude Era, everything else. And nobody could understand and believe what Terry Funk and Cactus Jack were doing over there. It was just an amazing time. I'll never forget sitting in home ec and like talking about it and like trying to explain what was going on, because this is before like the internet is what it is right now. And a lot of that stuff hadn't quite leaked out everywhere as of yet. So special time, a special memory, of course. But there's packaging. See you later. Goodbye, like a young Christian Laettner. Yes, Christian Laettner. Who would have thought there? And we do got twist ties on Cactus Jack here. And we got some key accessories that I am happy to see with this. I love a good accessory. And Who are we fooling? I love a good twist tie. You guys know me. I'm the twist tie wizard as well. Got to get these twist ties. And once again, saving all the twist ties for the year, putting them together. We will run a contest just like we did last year. And whoever can guess it right spot on, they will win a fabulous prize. A fabulous prize. So be ready for that later on this year. Doesn't hurt to give a free guess, of course. But let's pop all this stuff out. We get the extra hands that I was talking about. Something that is for sure different than what we've got in the past. Twist tie out of there. Got a little stop sign. Haven't seen a stop sign in quite some time. Get that out. There we go. And more hands off to the side. We got all the hands you could possibly need with old Cactus. Gotta have them, though. See you later. Whoa! Yeah, we made it. Yeah, we made it. Let's dive into it. Let's start with the accessories for one Cactus Jack first off right here. Stuff I like and stuff I'm a little interested on right here. But we'll start with the stop sign. Why not? Stop, of course. Going to bang somebody over the head with this one here. Always cool to get a stop sign. You can use this with whatever you want to. Your ECW, figures, whatever you need to do there. You do got the handcuffs here. Never forget that time when The Rock was just blasting him in the head with those chair shots and he was all handcuffed. So we do get handcuffs here. He's used those a time or two. And then we do got a board with barbed wire wrapped around it. And I believe this is a brand new accessory. Obviously, it's taking, I believe, the usual board accessory we've had. And I believe this is the barbed wire probably from the Sandman that was wrapped all around him in that Sandman Elite figure. Putting those two together as this, hey, it works. Using two accessories to make one accessory, that's thinking with your business hat on, of course. So I do like the looks of that. Two gripping hands out of the package here. You got the Bang Bang hands. Always so hard not to display a Cactus Jack figure with the Bang Bang hands. You got to have that. Or they could be the Hey Shooter, what's going on hands. Choose your own adventure. And then, of course, Fists of Fury. He's a brawler. He's doing a death match. He's going to be throwing some punches and bunches. We know how he does. And, of course, taped up fists, taped up hands on Cactus Jack. Per the norm right there. But let's dive into old Cactus Jack here. We're going to start with the head sculpt department. Definitely an improved head sculpt on this one. You got the bushy beard, you got the flowing long hair, even a little ponytail in the back. Sometimes though, and we see it in this figure right here, it looks like he's got eyeliner. Guy liner, is that what you call it, Todd McFarlane? Looks like he's got guy liner going on. Looks like he's in the Shot in the Dark video with Ozzy. Oh, Ozzy, still hard. Still hard all these years later. All these days later. How about since Ozzy passed away? But it does look like he's got like eyeliner around his eyes. And I don't know, maybe that's just me. We do get the nice soft goods flannel over the top, looking very, very nice. Of course, very Mick Foley. Of course, Mick Foley even wrestled under Mick Foley with that, so that is right on brand. Soft goods, Wanted Dead or Alive. One of the most iconic wrestling shirts ever for me. Obviously, you got the NWO DX shirts. You got the Hulkamania shirts. A lot of iconic shirts over the years, as we do know. But this Cactus Jack one is extremely iconic to me personally. Now, we did get rubber band over there to hold everything in. There's nothing worse than like these flannels and shirts rolling up on you or flaring out. So they do put that. It's another nice little thing they add for the minimum box collectors to keep everything nice in package there for the minimum box collectors there. But soft good shirt, soft good vest, looking very nice. That is a way to put that above and beyond the last one, of course. And one cool feature here is that scar on his arm, on the left arm. We've seen that before as well. Cool to see that here this time. Looking down to the tights, or I should say down on the side here, Cactus, of course, on that side. Cactus on the other side. All in black, looking good. And then we got the, I don't know my spots. Leopard, cheetah, leopard spotted boots down here, which was really key. It was one of those things I always noticed about him going back to the GWF days when I first saw him is some of these boots. And he used to wear like, I think a black boot too, but definitely really caught my attention with these and into WCW and everything else. And all those angles against Vader getting, concussed and not knowing who he was anymore, all that kind of fun stuff. But a very fun moment in time Cactus Jack figure. And this can be really total career Cactus Jack for the most part. You take the flannel on, take the flannel off, choose your own flannel adventure, of course. Now, his arms do go all the way around here. Bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows, playing all the hits. You know me, those are hits I like to be played with there. Hands back and forth, side to side. Taped up hands, of course, wrist tape as well there. Ab crunch underneath, waist articulation. Now, I don't think anybody's going to display this without the shirts on, but it is a possibility if you wanted to. And I should check, it is Velcro on the back, so it is the traditional Velcro shirt. So very easy to get it on and off if that is your thing. You got the leg that goes up, no Vietnam problems right here, goes right up there, very smooth and nice. Thigh cut, double jointed, pinless knees. The hits keep on coming for me. Boot cut, ankles, back, forth, side to side, up and down. Our usual articulation right here. And of course, does fit on a ringside collectible stand. So Cactus Jack rides again from the Vault Series 6 ringside collectible exclusives. But as I did say, I have some past editions of one Cactus Jack right here. A couple of different ones we have seen. You got the cactus on the side here, a little of that going on. And then we do got this one here, of course, the old Wanted Dead or Alive once again. This is a plastic flannel. This is the soft good flannel. This is from one of those ringside accessory sets, the old board with nails in it, I guess. So we do got a little bit of yin and yang with the nails in the board or barbed wire in the board. Choose your own adventure. But as I said earlier, one of my absolute favorite characters of all time is Mick Foley, whatever persona, especially Cactus Jack. So I am never going to turn down a Mick Foley figure. It's just never going to happen. But as like I said earlier, I would love to see a Three Faces of Foley Ultimate Edition set, just like we got it with an Elite. But let's get the more traditional versions as Ultimates. Let's get those ultimate versions of the Three Faces of Foley. Put those in a box set together, licensed to print money in the Ultimate Edition line. Have to think there's enough meat on the bone. We'll get it as a pack or separate sometime sooner rather than later. But there it is from the Vault Series 6, Mick Foley, Cactus Jack. What are your guys' thoughts? Is this worth a pickup for you? Pass, long game, no game, not so sure game? It can't be that. You got to have an opinion one way or the other. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to both of my channels. Got content every single day for you. Check out Patreon. Check out YouTube channel memberships for even more content. And don't forget Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is, of course, my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, every single Tuesday where podcasts are found with video cast on YouTube. So for Cactus Jack, I'm Kyle. Bang, bang.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?